record now.
Oh, okay, sure. Ba ba da ba 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 ba.
Scooby-do-ba-boo! Sunday
Hello,
afternoon magic.
Good afternoon, and welcome to another episode of Greg's making us play EDH recorded.
Yay!
Have you got a catchy name for this yet?
EDH on Zoom.
Oh, all right.
What about when we stop playing on Zoom and play in person?
Yeah.
It would be interesting.
Greg's going to be like, I'm not coming to your house, I will Zoom you.
You just zoom in. The rest of us will be at the table like, this is weird.
Midweek and stuff, maybe it's still easier to play remote. You never know.
That's true. I mean, for you, maybe.
Maybe. We'll see.
Those of you who work 9 to 5 and live on the other side of the county.
Yeah.
So today I'm going to be playing Lord Windgrace.
Yay!
I've got a brand new Teysa Karlov deck with some post-it note proxies because I do not have access to a printer due to pandemic.
Cool.
What's a pandemic?
Yeah, I don't know. I've got Meren trying still to get her first victory in, I think, 7 attempts. So
It's fine. I'm the same with the counters deck, and I'm like, this is much better than it should be. It just...
I think some of the matchups have been like favourable and unfavourable in certain ways.
Yeah.
Because like Alayla, I don't think Alayla had played Narset. Or maybe had played Narset once.
But they're very different decks. Like Alayla will win the long grindy games, and Narset will struggle after you get past turn 6 or 7 usually.
Yeah. Once we've countered and killed Narset 3 or 4 times.
If you cost 12 mana, it's not that exciting. Cool.
Okay, you ready to go, Sam?
Yep. I'm all set. I'm going to draw. And play a Flamekin Village tapped and pass turn.
I will draw, and I will play a Stitcher's Supplier and put 3 cards in my graveyard.
Mindstone.
It's a Golgari thingy, a Pilgrim's Eye, and a Mindstone. Go ahead.
I'm going to play a Concealed Courtyard. And go.
Untap, draw. Going to play a Bloodstained Mire and pass the turn.
Alright.
Sam's got a fetch land. We must relentlessly target him now.
Yeah,
I am going to crack my fetch land and search for an Overgrown Tomb.
I'll attack Sam for 1.
Tapped, so I'll go to 38 then, I guess.
I play a Forest and Plaston.
Draw. Play a Swamp and an Arcane Signet and go.
It's an Arcane Swagnet. I assume you proxied that.
Yeah. I've got 2 now because 1 came with the pre-com. But...
Same, but we also have 10 plus decks. So.
Yeah, I think I've got 11 now.
Well, it's the new Soul Ring, right? Everyone wants to have like 50.
Well, yeah, but it's fairer than Soul Ring. It's just still very strong. Untap.
There's a lot of things that do basically the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
So, like the other signets and talismans and stuff like that, are not as good, but very, very close.
Yeah.
It's like a marginal...
Crag, and then Cultivate.
Marginal improvement, right?
I sure love shuffling my library. I'm done after that.
Is it my turn again?
Yeah.
Cool.
Forest there, Swamp there.
Honor, I'm going to attack you for 1.
1? Okay, I'll go and find my dice and take 1.
Yes.
Take 1 grudge counter.
Yeah, I know, it's obscene. I'm just wondering, do I play the stupid play just to ramp out nicely or not?
Stupid play.
Probably not. Yeah, okay, I will do a stupid play. I'm going to play a Genesis Hydra for 1.
Okay.
I guess it resolves.
Mm-hmm.
I look at the top one card of my library. It's
Yeah.
Wood Elves, and I have to shuffle it into my library.
Cool.
That would have been nice. If I drew the Wood Elves, that would have been a much better turn.
Yeah.
Go ahead, John. I
Doesn't
I
it?
just
Doesn't
need
it? Doesn't it have to have CMC less than 1 or less to put it in?
Yeah,
yeah,
you're
so
searching
I
for a
shuffled
land.
that.
Oh, right.
But still, I'm better off getting the Genesis Hydra, I guess, into the battlefield so I can sack it sometime and
Yeah.
that. Go ahead.
Yeah, doing
Now you
some
can get
things.
aggressive. Swing for one at both of us each turn.
Well, now I've got 2 creatures out, so I can swing at one at each of you.
Yeah.
Great.
Great.
And got. Oh, why is maths so hard?
It's not. You're just bad at it.
Oh, okay, thanks.
No problem.
So I'm going to do a swamp into a soul ring.
Burp.
Play Oars of Basilica and return the swamp. Then 4 mana A.
It's a nice ramp.
I will play Wart-Eye Witch. Whenever Wart-Eye Witch or another creature you control dies, scry 1.
Yeah.
I will pass the turn.
Untap and draw. I will play this swamp. And then play this commander, Lord Windgrace.
What?
And on the rare occasion that I deviate from my game plan, I'm going to plus and discard this Cinderglade to draw 2 cards.
Yeah.
You always do that early game and then get the lands back later, right? That's the game plan.
That's how the deck. That's how the precon is designed.
You've regularly already filled up your graveyard.
Yeah. Usually I try to have it already filled before I play him, so I can just start minusing. I'm going to go to discard and discard this
What is
command
this?
tower
All right.
and pass turn.
Crappy land, isn't it?
It's the best land in the deck.
What's the stats of the witch, Connor?
3/2.
Big witch. All right.
Which
Big witch.
I would play a if near Deadlands attack Windgrace with these 2 guys for 2 damage.
Ooh, he's at 5.
he doesn't care, just hit his life tail.
I will Circuitous Root.
That card that nobody
cool
can pronounce.
Oh, that's why my cards keep coming out each way. And that's end of the turn. So I think I'm playing a forest and a swamp.
Cool. Untap.
Straightening up.
Draw. I'll play my swamp. Seems I've got some mana now.
Casual 7.
Yeah, I'm going to play Teysa.
What does she do again?
If a creature dying causes a triggered ability of a permanent you control to trigger, that ability triggers an additional time. Creature tokens you control have vigilance and lifelink.
Okay.
Vigilance and lifelink.
Then I'll pay 3 for a Pawn of Ulamog. When Pawn of Ulamog or another non-token creature you control dies, put into a graveyard from the battlefield, put a 0/1 colorless Eldrazi spawn onto the battlefield with sack, add 1 mana. Then I will attack Greg for 3.
Oh, ouch. 37.
And pass the turn.
Untap.
Grudge count reset to 0.
Infinite.
Makes me happy.
And what's your life total now, Connor?
It's 40, I think. Oh no, you hit me for 1, didn't you? Yeah. 39.
But you gain life?
No, creature tokens I control have vigilance and lifelink.
Okay.
I am going to minus Lord Windgrace, returning my Bloodstained Mire and Command Tower to play.
Busted.
Quicker than casting.
Rearranging my battlefield a little bit.
Right, then I'm going to cast the Gitrog monster.
Ah, he's good. I've heard.
He's a big guy.
He resolves.
I guess.
Unfortunately.
I'm going to crack this Bloodstained Mire, which is going to trigger Gitrog monster, draw me a card. And then I'm going to resolve my trigger. Finding a mountain, sure. Why not? And then I'm going to cast Sakura Tribelder. Not play a land for the turn, jeez, and pass turn.
But you had 2 land drops.
Yeah, neither of them were my land drops for the turn.
What?
I know, right?
Well, I meant you had 2 available and you wasted them both.
That's correct.
Ugh.
It's okay though, I've got 7 cards in hand.
Have you ever played Magic before?
No, what's a magic?
I'm going to cast a big game hunter. And
That sounds dangerous.
Gitrog.
What? But Gitrog did nothing to you. Gitrog down.
Get down. Yeah, and then I shall attack Windgrace for 2.
I will block one of them with Sakura Tribelder.
Okay.
The supplier, I guess.
Yep.
And then sacrifice Sakura Tribelder. And Gitrog takes 1. Windgrace takes 1.
Okay.
While I search for a basic and put it into play tapped. It's going to be a forest.
Okay. Then I'll Bajuka Bog Sam.
Yee.
What?
Jeez.
Busto.
Some people just want to see that.
How would you feel if that happened to you, Greg?
I would hate it. I would hate it.
Yeah, absolutely hate it, I'm sure.
And then I shall pass my turn.
Untap.
So do you feel that your board is strong enough that you can make an enemy out of me this early, Greg?
No, you get an incremental advantage with your commander out and being able to get all those extra cards you're putting in the draft.
Of course, but you have done 3 separate things to me which hurt me emotionally.
I can't do anything to Connor right now, which maybe I need to be more defensive against Connor.
Defense against the dark arts.
Yeah.
There is something to be said for not doing anything.
There is something. Definitely something.
Greg doesn't know what that is, but something.
One day I'll...
He'll learn.
2, 3.
Give him time.
5 mana for an Archon of Justice.
Oh God.
Justice.
Huh?
Justice.
Of justice.
Then I will do a combat. I don't know whether I want to kill Windgrace or just leave it there.
Exile target.
Oh, he currently doesn't have a graveyard, so he's going to plus anyway.
I have to plus, it's on 1.
No, but if I killed it and you recast it, you don't have a minus option. I'm going to attack Gitrog with Horn of
Gitrog?
Windgrace, the new Gitrog, and attack Greg with the Wartime Witch, which is a 3/2.
I'll block the Water Witch with Big Game Hunter.
He's down. His game has been hunted.
Like again.
Then I'm going to put down a Dawn of Hope at pass turn.
So what does your Archon of Justice do?
When it's put into a graveyard from play, remove target permanent from the game.
It says
Target
exile.
permanent?
Yeah. Neat.
And it's not until, blah, blah, blah.
Nope.
Wow.
And it will do it twice, Sam.
Yes, I understand.
So we could get rid of 2 recursive creatures.
So,
Yeah, so if, for example, I were to cast Death Spout targeting Archon of Justice.
Wow. What, just getting it over and done with now?
Well, I think it's a bit of fun that way.
I will lose my Archon of Justice. It will trigger the ability twice.
Mm-hmm.
I will exile Flamekin Village and Command Tower.
I'm going to float the mana from Command Tower, and then this is going to resolve, and I'm searching for a land.
A creature I control dies, so I get to scry 1 twice, and I get to make 2 0/1s. Scry 1. I would like to keep that there. Scry 1. I would like to keep that there. Then I need to get my token box.
Oh, Spawn of Ulamog is, or Pawn of Ulamog is any creature, right? Oh,
Yes.
nice.
Whenever it or another creature, non-token creature you control. Whereas Wartime Witch is any creature that I control.
So with my 1 floating and free,
Spawn.
I'm going to... In fact, I need 1 of that. So I will leave those 2 untapped. I will cast... What toughness is Teysa? 4, right?
4.
I'm going to cut Teysa.
Cut.
cut.
What does that do?
Deals 4 damage to type creature.
Okay.
And it's got Aftermath, where each opponent loses X life for black X.
Yeah.
It's a
It's a
fireball
good
in
drain
the grave.
spell.
Yeah, it's a black fireball in the graveyard sort of thing.
Yeah.
Command zoning this means I don't get his abilities, right?
Correct.
Boo that. Boo that.
Paid a Fabled Passage for my turn. And I will crack Fabled Passage. Search my library for a basic. Black, red, green. So it'll be a mountain. And then I will play a Crucible of Worlds and pass a turn.
That's in hand, Sam?
Me, 4 after I play my Crucible.
Yeah. Crucible of
Jesus.
Worlds.
Yeah, with my vast graveyard of free cards.
Alrighty. Draw for turn. Oh, neat. Do I want to do that yet? Oh, probably not. Or do I? Oh, I'm getting attacked.
Oh, you don't like it? I'll stop.
It's okay. Crucible. All right.
Crucible.
I will play a Whisperer, one Liturgist.
Oh.
Oh wait, will I? Will I indeed? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I miscounted. I thought I had 1 more mana. Let's pull that back to my hand and consider this carefully. I'm going to just cast Meren. Meren.
Hello, Meren.
But whoa.
And there are 2 1/1s in front of you, Connor.
Not ones.
Yeah. No, that's okay. I'll go to my end step. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll get a Big Game Hunter back to my hand. Go ahead.
Oh, would you look at that? It's the card that I scribed there twice. Sam's got a Crucible. That's not good.
I love how you are
All on Sam.
all on me, yeah.
I'm going to do some things. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, 6 to cast Teysa.
Mm-hmm.
And then 1, sacrifice these 2 for 2 mana, which scries 2, well, scry 1 twice to cast Gift of Immortality on Teysa.
So she's immortal now.
When enchanted creature dies, return it to the battlefield under its owner's control. Return Gift of Immortality to the battlefield attached to that creature at the beginning of the next end step. Then I'll do my scry triggers. I think I'll just leave that there. What are you at, Sam?
Nothing.
I had a foil Gift of Immortality. It would have been rude to not use it.
That's right.
What life are you both on? 38 and 37?
Yeah.
Wow. Sam, that's not fair. You've got more life than Greg.
Yeah, and I've not lost anything on my board after all.
I'm going to attack you for 2.
Cool. I'm at 36.
But you baited me to do it.
I didn't. I sort of confirmed with you that the XR trigger would be quite useful if targeting non-lands.
Greg didn't have any good non-lands to target.
Stitcher's Supplier is definitely a good non-land to target in a deck all about filling your graveyard and sacrificing inconsequential creatures.
Yeah, no, I don't understand.
No, yeah, it's a bit high level for you, isn't it?
Doesn't make sense.
God, it's like Lee.
I'm going to pass the turn.
Untap.
Poor Lee.
Draw.
Lee.
So I've weighed up my options, and although Meren is on the board, I'm going to sever the bloodline Teysa.
What does that do?
Exile target creature and all other creatures with the same name as that creature.
Why would you do that?
Because grudge count is already close to infinite.
Oh, Jesus.
You exiled 2 of my lands.
Yeah, you killed my guy.
I killed your guy who had a death trigger. Double. I could have shot your Teysa first, then done it.
I was going to fly at Greg every turn for the rest of the game.
Probably.
That's not true. I played a Fable Passage from my graveyard and then cracked it to search for a land. I'm going to play Rhythm of the Wilds and then pass the turn.
What's Rhythm? It's the hasty thing.
Creature spells you control can't be countered. Non-token creatures you control have Riot.
Non-token. Okay.
And I'm searching for a basic off of my Fabled Passage. There we go.
Draw for turn. Yeah, I think this is what I'll do. Bog. No one's got any big creatures, do they? What's the PT of the witch again?
3/2.
And
the other one is a 2/2?
Yep.
All my creatures got removed, so.
Tiny.
I don't play anything that could be targeted by Big Game Hunter. Just to upset Greg.
Just to be quite obvious, hey? Oh, that's an idea. Yeah. I'll attack Connor with both my 1/1s.
This feels like a trick, but I'm going to
he's
block.
got Meren out. Like, it's a pretty on-board trick.
I'm going to block Genesis Hydra.
Jesus.
Okay, dice.
Oh, wow. Who could have expected that to happen?
Connor takes 1.
Connor takes 1.
38.
Jesus.
Well, that's pointless, so don't do that.
Oh, you can't talk about Sam like that.
I do get a... Meren gets a... This white dice on Meren is not a +1 counter, it's just a Meren size
Uh,
counter, experience counter.
Experience.
Ah, this is just.
I agree. Pretty
Um,
miserable.
there's not enough cool stuff on the battlefield to attack.
I have Crucible of Worlds and Rhythm of the Wild out. What more do you want from me?
I'm going
Yes.
to the Whisper Blood Liturgist.
What does it do?
Sacrifice two
that's
creatures to bring one back.
Creatures to bring one back.
It's tap and sack, right?
Happens.
Right. Gosh, don't you wish you have a Rhythm of the Wild out? Is it 2 other creatures?
2 creatures.
Okay, so it can sack itself.
Can include itself.
Gotcha.
Got it. And I shall take Genesis Hydra back to my hand and pass the turn.
We untap. Draw. Play planes. Indeed.
Here we go.
Yeah, let's do. Move my cards around here to here to here to there to here to here to there to here.
Riveting.
Ashnod's Altar.
Uh-huh.
And then I'll just pass the turn.
Untap and draw. I suppose we'll continue the theme of not doing anything. I'll pay a Fabled Passage from my graveyard. It's 10, 7. Crack it for a basic. God, I'm going to run out of these soon. That's a swamp. I'll shuffle, kinda. I'll play my commander. Nope, Fabled Passage doesn't cost any life.
What?
Yep. It only comes in untapped if you control 4 or more lands, so in effect it's a slow land. I'm going to play Lord Windgrace and minus him.
How much
returning.
is it now?
He costs 7.
Mm-hmm.
Do I need to tap it like that? No, that's fine. To return Fabled Passage to play, and then crack it to search.
Time for an Armageddon, eh?
For a mountain,
Although
yeah.
you've got the Crucible out.
I do have a Crucible out. But you guys have a more significant board state than me. I'll shuffle that properly in a moment. I'll play Death Reap Ritual with my 4 mana.
Death Reap Ritual.
It's got Morbid. At the beginning of each end step, if a creature died this turn, you may draw a card.
Nice.
So I get to draw a card each turn a creature has died on any board.
But me and Greg like killing our creatures.
Well, you'll have to be a bit more restrained with it.
No.
Okay.
I have to find some way to stop that thing from doing its thing.
It's funny how I'm still the enemy.
Wow. Always.
Pass turn.
I'm not the enemy. I'm not treating you like an enemy. More like a friend that I want to kill.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're friends here, Sam.
I have 7 important permanents in my exile.
Yeah, and you've got 4 important permanents on your battlefield.
No, I don't. There are 0 lands in my graveyard. Oh, sorry, there's 1 land in my graveyard. And 2 of them need, between them, 3 to get the maximum benefit a turn.
I'm struggling to feel sorry for you when you've got 11 land on the battlefield.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying you should feel sorry for me. I'm just explaining that, you know, though you can probably produce more than 11 mana.
I've got 4 land.
Plus a Signet and a Soul Ring. One of your lands is a double, and you have Ashnod's Altar out.
Yeah, but this only makes me 8 mana.
8 mana.
Without losing stuff.
I'll attack Windgrace with the supplier and Meren.
Okie doke.
With 4.
He dies.
Oh wait, when did that caterpillar get here?
I just cast it.
What?
You're supposed to announce when you cast a spell, Greg.
Sorry, I cast a caterpillar.
Jesus.
He hasn't even tapped land.
I did.
Oh, it's off screen. Okay.
This is extra land that he keeps to the side.
Yeah.
Oh look, I found a lightning greaves over here, and a magical elder spell.
Yeah.
Elder spell's a great idea. Do I do that now?
Disagree.
I think I need to kill Sam's Deathreap ritual.
Cool.
So I'll just blow that away now while I've got a chance. Boom.
It's gone.
Yep.
Sorry, Sam.
Sorry, Sam.
Are you? Like, are either of
I'm
you
sorry.
remotely
I'm sorry for you.
Are you?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's it for turn. I'll put the caterpillar back into play with Meren. Go ahead.
Seems fair.
I'm gonna flash in Dictator Veribos.
I don't like that. Wait up before you start. Or do I not like that? Yeah, that can stay.
Draw. So let's do.
I suppose that Ashnod's altar might have to go there.
6 mana for a Martyr's Bond.
What's that do?
Whenever Martyr's Bond or another non-land permanent you control is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, each opponent sacrifices a permanent that shares a card type with it.
So wait a second.
That seems fair. Sack a creature, you both sack 2 creatures. Nothing oppressive about
I'm
this
going to
board
respond to
state.
that. And
Greg, if I point out to you that if you wait till it hits the battlefield and gets the altar, then Sam has to get rid of his Crucible.
Ah, cool.
no,
I'm so glad I'm in this game.
you're right. I've got no artifacts, and that is a point.
And you've
I
also
don't
got no enchantments.
I
So.
also have no enchantments, and Sam's got an enchantment, so that's an
Mm.
interesting point too.
My creatures are all dead before they hit the board, thanks to the big game hunter in your graveyard. My non-creature permanents are all dead.
No,
The
the
moment they
big
hit the...
monster's in my hand now, so you're not going
Oh, that's fine then. Phew.
Oh, good. Won't be seeing that.
Yeah, I'll let it hit the battlefield for now.
Cool.
I'm going to cast a Doomed Dissenter because I had a foil one.
Oh dear, that is scary. Responding to that though, now is the time to wipe out the Ashnod's altar before he hits the ground.
I am going to, with that target on the stack, Greg,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to sacrifice my Wartire Witch.
Yeah.
And then... that makes me... So how many creatures you got? 3.
I've got 3.
I can get rid of some things then. Yes, I'll sacrifice the Wartire Witch, which makes me a spawn, which means that you have to sacrifice a creature.
2
twice.
creatures. Yeah.
I've got to sacrifice 2, do I?
Yes.
Yeah. Stitches, Supplier, and Whisper.
And then I will sacrifice the Eldrazi spawn as well, and you have to sacrifice 2 creatures.
Connor has 4 mana in his pool.
Yeah. All right.
Connor has 4 mana in his pool.
Meren
Then Altar dies.
with 5 experience on Meren, by the way.
Nice. Then I get my guy. Hi, guy.
Mm-hmm.
That was fun. Attack Greg for 2.
With that guy. Yep.
Pawn of Ulimog.
35.
And I will... Oh, I scry 1 off the Witch dying. Yeah, I don't need that right now. Pass turn.
Untap. Draw.
You've got this, Sam.
Got what? Conceding. I'm going to cast Lord Windgrace and plus him. 3, 5, 7, 8, 9. To discard this mountain to draw 2. Play this swamp for the turn and cast Far Wanderings. Search your library for, because I have Threshold, 3 basics, put them into play tapped, and then shuffle.
What? That's a strong play.
Yeah, it's the sort of thing that you'd like to do on turn 3 or 4 after build up a graveyard and then not have it wiped out with a Bojuka-Bog.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Pass turn.
Go Battle Greg.
Draw for turn. Windgrace. Yeah.
He's there, he's on 7. Be scared. Ooh, the boogeyman's here.
I must trigger on Stitch's supply. I was meant to mill myself through.
That's correct. But
Should I do it, or should I? Have I
I
missed
mean, you should have done it before you drew, so.
through? So too late.
I mean,
I think so.
Yep.
if this were F&M, you would just put the trigger on the stack now and do it now. If it's comp, you've missed it.
I've missed it. That's fine.
If you hadn't already drawn, I'd say do it now, but
Yeah.
now you've corrupted the board state, Greg.
Damn it, Greg. There's one thing I know about Sam, it's we shouldn't let his planeswalkers sit on 7 loyalty.
It's ultimate is 11 for the record.
I know.
If only I had creatures to do something about that with Connor.
You might have thought Connor was your friend, but
Connor's not anyone's friend.
ain't that the truth?
Apart from Lee.
That's the feeling on Lee's part more than a reflection.
And with that dictate, I should have taken the dictate out. I'm pretty sure. So I do that and something else. Hold back that. Yeah, I guess that could be a turn. It's not a great turn. Buried alive.
Oh, good. You have 5 experience currently?
I've got 5 experience currently.
Yay. We're tutoring.
It's a kind of tutor. Tutor time.
It's a kind of tutor.
Isn't this the ridiculous one that lets you put 3 in there?
Yeah.
3 specifically creature cards.
Jesus fucking
And it's a
Christ.
3-mana sorcery. Like, there is a cost to it.
It's just completely disproportionate.
No. When you consider that, like, demonic tutor exists,
Yeah.
and like
Like, this
Entomb
was
is
made-
any card for 1 mana at instant speed, like
Yeah, I guess.
the other black tutors from the history of Magic are also extremely powerful,
Yeah.
and this one is weaker among them.
So I've got Butcher Malika, Overseer of the Damned, and Reclamation Sage.
Oh, good. Can't wait for you both to be able to force me to sack 4 creatures whenever one of yours dies. Jesus Christ.
Well, it's a chain reaction if we have.
Yes, yeah, it kills off the entire board. Yeah.
So they're in the graveyard. And so is Buried Alive. And I'm passing turn.
So who can think of something funny to say for Teysa?
Ah, it's Dave.
Oh my god, it's
Oh,
a
no.
You have to stop talking about me now.
Dave, I think you think you're a lot more important than we do.
That's a fair point. And also, it wouldn't stop you even if
Yeah.
you were.
That's true.
I'm going to pay 3 mana and put Underworld Connections on my planes.
Neat. Where's that
Good.
destroy all enchantment spell?
Because I don't own enough copies of Phyrexian Arena, I have to play this suboptimal card.
Mm-hmm.
I
Pay 1
don't know
life
how
and draw a
suboptimal
card.
it is. Underworld Connections is really good.
Greg, you don't have any non-lands in play, do you?
Non-lands. No non-lands.
Cool.
Completely.
I'm going to play Terramorphic Expanse. And
Oh, if he sacks that, do we have to sack a creature?
no,
Says
it's non-land.
All right.
The white card, funnily enough, does not have incidental land destruction tacked onto it.
Dear. Let's get a swamp.
Is that guy called Pawn of Ulamog?
Yeah.
Pawn, P-A-W-N.
P-O-R-N.
But there's another guy called Spawn Sire of Ulamog as well.
Yeah, it's a
Yep.
riff.
Right.
Yeah, I think Spawn Sire's made after this.
Return
this
to
is from-
Zendikar type deal.
Yeah, this is from Eldrazi thingy, I think.
Wait
up, I think.
the door.
What? What life total are you on, Connor?
37.
Yes, casually.
I'm going to pass the turn.
I was just wondering if he's got Underworld Connections. Like,
Let's just say Underworld Connections is Phyrexian Arena, but it says
yes.
at the beginning of your upkeep, lose a life and draw a card, and
Yes.
tap a land.
Yeah, pay 1 mana, do all this. And you have to.
God, Greg's crazy graveyard again.
Yeah, he doesn't believe in a neat game state.
Structure or order in any way, shape, or form.
I'll try and keep it so that the creatures are all visible. I think the rest are less important.
Yeah, just when the lands that are in there suddenly become part of the battlefield once in a while.
Yeah.
That's never happened.
No, you've never been caught doing it. There's a difference.
Yeah.
That's never been proven.
I'm going to minus Windgrace, returning Mountain and Fabled Passage.
Oh my god, Sam's going. Look at him go.
Yeah.
Woo! Then I'm going to crack Fabled Passage, as much because I want to check my library as anything else.
I was quite happy to see a Terramorphic Expanse. I feel like my library needs a shuffle.
Yeah.
Are you confused why the video feed thinks that he's Garvey though?
I put Garvey down as my name, and then we decided we weren't playing that.
Okay. And you haven't changed it since?
Yeah, it's
No.
locked up. Well, that's a shame.
So what deck
Oh.
do you have ready, Dave?
I have Phoenix.
Phoenix.
Yeah, he's had a couple of additions.
A few more combos are just in the game here or there.
I haven't got any of the combos yet, but I've got some more pieces just to make it work a bit better.
No further non-basics, Your Honor.
Have you run out of lands?
Yes, I found one, but that is my last one.
Yeah.
I only have 2 non-basics on the battlefield, so.
Didn't you have a command tower, Sam?
Yeah, and Flamekin Village.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're over here in my exile.
Why would you exile them? That seems
Well,
foolish.
someone decided that they would, on a death trigger, exile my 2 lands rather than like the recursion creatures Greg has. So
Yeah.
I
Sam
don't see a
killed
problem
my
with this.
guy. Sam killed my guy. It made me sad.
This makes perfect sense to me.
He used a Death Sprout as well, so he got to kill my guy and get a land. So he clearly didn't need those lands that he already had.
No.
strange way to
Replacing
look
them.
at
So
it. I'm going to cast Tyrant's Familiar.
What? What does that do?
It's a big dragon.
Uh-oh.
As long as I control my commander, it's got +2/+2, and whenever it attacks, it deals 7 damage to target creature defending player controls.
Flying haste?
Flying haste, 7/7. It is going to trigger Riot, and it is going to give it a +1/+1 counter.
That is
Oh
a
my
big
God.
old boy.
It's a
Chonky.
traditional win con. I'm then also going to tap another 7 mana.
We don't run traditional win cons. We only run infinite combos, I thought.
Yeah, this is me trying to continue playing Magic in a fun and exciting way. I'm going to cast a second dragon, Ataka, World Render. Flying, trample. Whenever a dragon you control attacks, it gains double strike until end of turn. That one is going to also get Riot off of Rhythm of the Wild, and I'm going to give it haste. I would like to go to combat.
See, Greg, if I had my Ashnod's Altar right now, we'd be fine.
Yeah.
So someone going to cryptic command? Tap him down?
So it can't be countered. But yeah, you can tap them down
Tap
if you
you
wanted
down.
to. Yeah. Go to combat and attack Greg with both.
What?
Whoa!
Trigger on Ataka, they both get double strike.
I'm going to Death Spout
Uh-huh.
Connor's Pawn of Ulamog.
Okay.
There was also a trigger on your flamey dragon as well.
And I get a basic.
Yeah, no creatures in play though, in Greg's side.
Pawn of Ulamog dies.
But technically
Two
it was there.
I
creatures
lose
die.
both
I
my
get
creatures.
Eldrazi spawn.
And then you get
What
a...
a fucking fun game.
Do they both die, Sam?
Yes, because Connor has 2 enchantments that say whenever anything of his dies, we sack 2 creatures, so...
Yeah. What's
So I've got Martyr's Bond and Dictator Erebos.
Yeah.
So they both do 1 each.
Good
which makes
times.
2.
But it's okay, because if I try to play non-creature permanents, Greg can recur Caustic Caterpillar.
Don't worry, Sam, there's a Bajuka Bug in here somewhere.
I think your best bet, Sam, is to just not play things.
I intended to concede about 3 turns ago because these 2 have locked me out of the game, but then I'll just get told off for conceding early.
Concede. All right, you done, Sam?
You need to wait till they're swinging
yeah.
with the lifelink creature
If
first,
you-
then do
if
it.
you attacked Connor, that would have been fine. You would have killed him.
Well, no, because Connor would have cast the Settlement Wreckage that he has in hand.
I've got no cards.
You've got no cards in hand?
No cards in hand.
Oh, for God's sake.
And not enough white mana for set the record.
No, he does. He's got an Arcane Signet.
Concealed Court.
All right, my turn.
Oh, it's 'cause
I didn't know you had no
card.
cards in hand. I would have absolutely swung at you.
Yeah, I thought it was a bit silly personally, but
Then I would have killed his pawn guy after combat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He still would have died.
Well, wait until maybe the second double strike part or something like after damage.
Yeah, you would have just done it at the end of combat step.
Well, if he was dead, then that wouldn't work. Are you done? Done, Sam.
Yeah.
yeah,
Like,
he's
he
done.
is.
You killed
I
him.
don't know if you noticed,
Spirit,
but
body,
you,
and mind.
yeah, you obliterated my very will to play this game. So
Cards in hand, Sam?
Hmm?
Cards in hand?
2,
2. All right, I draw.
Creatures on the battlefield?
0, as has
That
been
seems
every
foolish.
turn that I finished. It's okay though, because I played a Gitrog on turn 6 or 7 that got killed.
Yeah, it's
You
Gitrog.
would kill a Gitrog though. You
Yeah,
would.
you kill a Gitrog on site because that only promotes degenerate things.
And if you had a bog, you would have bogged Greg's graveyard and like.
All right, Meren for 6.
What?
Go to my
What phase are you casting that in, Greg?
main phase.
Main phase. Can you let me know when you go to combat?
Go to combat.
Sacrifice my Eldrazi spawn. You sacrifice 2 creatures.
Everyone sacrifices 2 creatures. Everyone else.
Oh yeah, let me just do that.
Go.
Ooh. Greg's got upside down cards.
Yes.
You made me that Scion with a sacrifice thing written on it. I had no way to sacrifice cards otherwise.
That's true.
With nothing in hand, no fucking game state.
Oh, yeah,
You contributed to this, Greg.
Wait, so now Greg has 0 cards in hand.
No, I've got a whole hand.
The whole hand, he just doesn't like it.
I just can't use my spells, you know.
Right.
You need to wheel.
No.
Greg, I've got no
I know.
sacrifice outlets, so.
I know. It's good. I like it like that.
Oh wait, I had 4 mana at end of turn. I could have made a fucking soldier. Whoops.
Well, I didn't have to go to combat, right?
I mean, you
Well,
had
you
to
had
change
to leave
phases
your
at some
main
point.
phases.
Yeah,
some
I know.
point.
You would have done that when I went to my end step.
Yeah.
Before you went to your end step.
Bastion of Remembrance.
He literally
Create a
asked,
1/1 human
when can
soldier
I do
token.
this effect?
Yeah, when do I have priority?
Never.
Unfortunately, that's not allowed.
Well,
Wow. You guys frown upon me playing those sorts of cards.
what does this do?
Soldier. Create a 1/1 human soldier. Whenever a creature you control dies, each opponent loses 1 life, and you gain 1 life.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's good.
Teysa's been killed too many times to make her affordable, so. I'm going to pass turn.
No, I'm going to untap.
I have 0 cards in hand. I will say that out loud very
Bit
clearly.
late. Bit late now.
What
Draw
Teysa is it?
turn.
You're running?
Karlov. Double death triggers one.
That's the one, yeah. Seems fun. I like aristocrat style decks because they involve lots of triggers. I like triggers. Going on the
I
stack.
haven't played it yet, so
Okay.
this is the first time.
I like anything which creates really confusing stacks
That
that
sounds
people have to
fun.
keep track of.
I'm going to plus Lord Windgrace, discarding Crux of Fate to draw a card.
You don't want Crux of Fate, Sam.
No.
You killed all those non-dragons.
Yeah, well, quite. The 2/1/1s Connor has on the board. I'll cast Hunting Wilds. Do I want to kick it? Untap all forests put onto the battlefield this way. They become free freeze with haste that are still lands. No, because they will just die.
They will. That's a really bad choice.
So I will just pay 4.
Erebos.
It's not even till end of turns. They would stay creatures and they would just die.
Yes, they would.
So I get to search for 2 forests.
Not really sure what my win condition is in this deck.
Surely it's aristocrating people out to death.
I
Mine
think
got
so.
sacked. So
If you're
I'm not winning the
there,
game.
that's the name of.
I think so, but yeah, A, not played this, and I B, didn't put any excessive win conditions in here.
You played. Where's your companion?
In the deck, I don't meet the companionship triggers for it.
You don't require the requirements, do you? No.
I'm just playing it as a card because it's a very good card.
Fair enough.
You can only play permanents with CMC 2 or less.
Yes.
Going to play tapped.
Lurus.
It might even be cards,
Terrible.
actually.
No, it's permanent.
It's permanence for that one. It's Karuga says cards, non-land cards.
Really prohibitive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Most of them say permanence. The Obosh and the other one say cards.
Oh, I remember what my win condition is.
Hmm.
It's the same thing as in every Orzhov deck. That's the
Game Lots of
Deathless.
Life. Oh.
The Deathless.
That is your only win con, isn't it, in everything? I swear.
I'm going to pay 7.
That's the same with Lee and Tormentor Hellfire.
Yeah,
I think you mean me in Perforos.
I'm going to flash back Sever the Bloodline to exile Connor's Doomed Dissenter.
Then I won't get my token.
That's correct.
Oh, that's so sad.
I agree.
You need a sack outlet, Connor.
Greg got rid of it.
Then I'm going to cast Scapeshift.
Oh god.
It's not that powerful.
Poor Sam's not getting to do anything.
Let's go with... No, I don't have nearly as exciting a set of stuff to choose from as all that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's go with 12. That's probably enough.
You got Field of the Dead in there?
Nope, I don't have Field of the Dead or Valakut. Bajuka Bog is about the most exciting thing I'm going to find here. 1, 2,
Sam.
3. Yep.
I want to kill Connor's enchantments.
5, 6. Okay. 7. Oh no, I don't want that.
You can't fetch anything.
7, 8.
You run out of targets.
Yeah.
This game
Yeah.
can go forever.
9,
It is.
10.
I thought I was joining the conversation at about the right sort of time to join in.
When did we start though? We've only been playing for like an hour now.
You started about 2:30 because Twitch told me you'd gone live.
Yeah, so
Cool,
it's not even been an hour yet.
That's 12. I have a Bajuka Bog trigger and a Mosswort Bridge trigger. I'm just shuffling my library. I'm going to Bajuka Bog Greg's Graveyard.
Oh. Good game, guys.
Well, quite.
Nothing in for Connor.
Sam's gonna ultimate.
Well,
I'm
probably.
gonna make him ultimate his commander to win.
I never know what the ultimate does.
It
I've
makes
never
exactly.
seen it.
6 2/2s. Like, it's not going to do a lot.
Fair enough. Yeah. Do you run the other hideaway lands?
Not in this deck.
No, Sam only runs that one in
Mosswort
every deck.
Bridge in every deck. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4 cards off the top.
Because I do like the hideaway lands.
Let's go with
Whether they work in there or not, I'm not sure.
this one. The rest go on the bottom. And pass turn. 1 card in hand.
He's got a card in hand. Get him.
Get him, boys.
Before he reveals his hideaway secret.
Yeah, which requires 10 power of creatures on the board.
I know.
Easy, right? Anyone could do that.
Bounce and a Genesis Hydra for 6.
You can for a second.
Nice.
Reveal.
You have to reveal them, yeah.
It's a Find Broker, which will be fun. Oh, Corsa. Oh.
Comes through Screwfix.
I don't want to say you did it first, Greg, but you did it
It's only
first.
5, isn't it? Yeah.
Oh,
Playcrafter.
yeah, but
That's just everything dies.
not with Corsa. I think it's Corsa.
Why not Find Broker, Greg?
I don't know, Sam.
Okay.
I can't remember what Finebreaker does.
There's a
Gets a
mega
card back from his graveyard.
of the Abyss.
Oh,
Oh, Magus of the Abyss. Another
Yep.
Never see that.
fan favourite.
Alright. Pass turn.
I'm going to remember to pay 4 mana and make a 1/1 Soldier of Lifelink.
Mm-hmm.
It's clever.
Because I never remember. Draw a card. Pay 1 life. Draw a card. This could annoy someone.
that's definitely what this game needs. More annoyances, less win con.
Yeah. I'm going to pay a white and a black for a Cruel Celebrant. Whenever it or another creature or planeswalker you control dies, each opponent loses 1 and you gain 1.
Mm-hmm.
It is a win con, eventually.
Sam,
Mm.
I'm going to attack you or Windgrace with my 1/1 Soldier with Lifelink.
It's down to 5.
I'm going to then pay 2 off of the Dawn of Hope, gaining life trigger, and draw a card.
That's not really helping his Lord Windgrace go ultimate, by the way.
No, it's not
No.
helping.
It does seem like it's not helping, though.
I'm going to pass the turn.
I might get a book out.
Yeah.
We'll let you know when the next game's about to start.
You might have to. At this rate.
Blame lies solely with Connor.
What?
He's played 2 prison enchantments that stop us doing anything.
I've got loads of creatures. Greg's got creatures.
Well, they're not
Greg's got
lasting
a
very
creature he played this turn just gone.
long. I've
2
got some
creatures.
creatures, but yeah,
I've got no sacrifice outlets now.
That's good. Keep it that way.
Right, I've untapped and drawn. That's why that's in this deck.
It'll target Connor.
Wrath of God.
Yeah, neither of those things, that's for sure. Duskwatch Recruiter.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Right, let's just do this. Those are irrelevant.
I'm going to Terramorphic while Sam's doing his thing
Those are also irrelevant.
and gain a life.
We got 1, 2. I'm going to just tuck this over here so I can move my land around easier. 4, 5, 6, 8, 12, 16.
That's quite a bit of mana. Is that cut still showing?
Yeah, it's there somewhere. So 2 mana to cast it. Does it resolve?
What is it?
Duskwatch Recruiter. It's a 2/2 for 2 that has an ability that says 2 and a green. Look at the top 3 cards of your library. You may reveal a creature card from among them and put it into your hand.
It resolves. And then you go and find 17 creatures?
I am going to give it haste with River of the Wild. I'm then going to activate. Look at the top 3. Reveal a creature, Kolaghan the Storm's Fury. The rest on the bottom in any order. I'm going to pay another 3. Look at the top 3. Reveal a Nesting Dragon. Rest on the bottom in any order.
There's a lot of dragons in this, Sam.
Yeah, it's got a dragon sub-theme, which is cute because it's Elder Dragon Highlander.
Huh, what's that?
Yeah, I know. It's not Elder
Commander
Infinite Combo
Highlander.
Highlander, is it? Pay 3. Look at the top 3. Let's go with Woodfall Primus. Rest on the bottom in any order. And then
Not casting any of these, though.
not right now. Indeed.
On Bears and Kit Kat Orange. Nice choice. I do love Pom Bears.
And then
settling in for Sam's turn.
Pass the turn.
Oh, that's it, is it?
Yeah.
Right. I'm drawing a Moldavine Reclamation. Flip up a Blood Artist on top of the deck.
I'm going to crack this Rocky Tar Pit because I'm curious about the rest of my library.
Windgrace is on 2, 3,
5.
5.
Tarp is the bad fetch, isn't it? Slow fetch.
Yes.
Yeah, I can.
That.
Yeah, I need to actually find those just because they're another fetch option for decks.
Yeah, 0.
And
I
I
have
can't
a-
afford proper fetches.
Prismatic Vista in the deck.
I'm going to play a Moldavine Reclamation.
Moldavine
Reclamation. What is a Duskwatch Recruiter? Is it 3/2 or 2/3?
It's a 2/2.
2/2?
Very small, very weak.
Okay. I'll bash at Windgrace with both of my guys.
Oh, that seems rude. Course is a 2/4. Hydra's a 6/6. I am going to pay 5 and cast Windgrace's Judgment, destroying your Genesis Hydra and Connor's. Ooh, did I do that? Connor's Martyr's Bond.
Yeah, that's the correct one.
You're complaining about
Greg,
installing.
you have to sack an enchantment, and
One
so do I.
enchantment?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I will sack the Corsair.
Okay.
So I'm going to draw 2 cards from that and gain 2 life.
Oh god, here we go.
Yeah, fine.
It's still on the battlefield. That sage is still there, isn't he?
Huh?
Your sage is still in the battlefield, isn't he?
My human warrior werewolf, yeah.
Yeah. I'll necrotal him.
Okay. He down.
With that on the stack, I'm going to utter end your Moldavine Reclamation.
That's nasty. Exiling it.
Yep.
You don't want that thing taking over the game, do you?
Funny that.
No.
Go ahead.
This is really strange. I swear normally most of our games, no one interacts at all.
Well, yeah, we chose specifically our black-green decks, or like black interaction-based decks.
This is the grindy game.
I'm going to
Then
pay a
Connor
life and draw a
decided to
card.
play
Everyone's playing Jund.
prison-style enchantments.
Yeah. So it's literally everyone's playing Jund.
Temple
Everyone's
of
one
the
for
False
one
God.
everyone else.
Yeah.
Not John and
Oh my god.
not John. Hey, you. Flea dog.
Silly dog.
Yeah, let's do that. Priest of Forgotten Gods.
Hmm.
Can tap it and sacrifice 2 other creatures, any number of target players, each lose 2 life, and sacrifice a creature. I add 2 mana of black and draw a card.
So what's happening? We're gonna sack creature. Oh no, you just
He's
cast
just
it.
played it, yeah.
I just played it and then told you what it did.
Yeah. Well, we know that.
That's that count that by any chance?
It's gonna
It
suck.
is.
It's each player sacks, right?
Hmm.
Yeah, target players.
Okay.
Um. Hmm. Greg, I'm going to attack you with a 1/1 soldier with lifelink.
Uh huh. I'll take one.
I will gain 1, and then I will pay 2 and draw a card.
I actually go down to 37.
Cards in hand, Connor?
2.
Dear. Cards in hand, Greg?
6, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Jesus.
5, 6.
Cool.
Goody goody.
Yay.
I'm going to pass the turn.
No, I'm going to
Take down that Windgrace though, Connor.
Um.
You got told
Yeah,
off for trying to last time.
Yeah, I feel like Sam's
Draw.
mental welfare will be better if I don't.
Probably the best answer for him is to just kill him.
You're gonna put him out of his misery sooner or later.
Sooner or later, yeah. Those 2...
We'll get there, boys. We'll get there.
Dragon.
You sure about that?
Sooner or later. Probably later.
Yeah.
Very likely that it's going to be later.
Good thing I got a comfy chair.
Yeah.
You and me both. I'm on my sofa.
I'm glad I spent money on this chair.
I'm on the swivel chair.
I am going to cast Woodfall Primus.
What?
When Woodfall Primus enters the battlefield, destroy target non-creature permanent. Well, I guess it's got to be Dictator Erebos.
What?
Yeah,
Well,
I know,
that sounds
outrageous.
almost like you want to keep creatures on the battlefield.
Well, yeah. Someone's trying to win the game.
I don't have any enchantments for it to hurt.
That's correct.
You got
neither
rid
do
of the enchantment that does that.
I. Yeah.
Yeah. It's gone. That effect is gone.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Who hard casts Wiffle Primer?
Whoa, yeah, we're at that stage of the game, though.
Your Mosswart's still got a thing under, hasn't it?
Yes, it's over here.
Yeah.
How big is it? 6'6", 5'5"?
6/6 with Persist and Trample.
Yeah.
Persist and trample.
So your 2/1 first strikers ain't gonna do jack against it.
I'm going to cast Nesting Dragon.
What?
It's a 5/4 flyer with landfall. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, create a 0/2 egg that dies into a dragon.
Wouldn't you want me to have Dictator Erebos while you've got that out so you can sacrifice your eggs?
No, because I needed the dragons that come out as a result of the eggs to also stick around.
You're playing something that cares about landfall in your Lord Windgrace deck.
It's strange. It's
What are
like
you
the deck's
doing?
built to grind out and play Magic. I'm going to minus Lord Windgrace to return 2 lands to the battlefield.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to be a forest and a mountain.
How
They're
boring.
going to trigger a nesting dragon, who's
Nice.
going to make
Do you have the tokens?
2 eggs. I do.
How big is the nesting dragon?
5/4.
Okay.
Oh look, we're all still on 30+ life.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, Connor, with your deck, I'm not surprised. Sorry, with you, I'm not surprised.
There is
You love life gain.
a token with 2 to indicate
Life
that there are
gain.
2 of them. Then I am going to activate Mosswort Bridge.
Whoa.
Do you have enough power now? Good.
Ooh, do I do that?
Depends what's under it.
Yes, because I believe you have to follow the timing rules. No, you may play, so you don't have to follow the timing rules. Do I want to do that? Yes, so I will activate Mosswort Bridge to play this Casualties of War. Going to destroy target artifact, your Sol Ring.
I'm
Going
going
to
to tap it
destroy
for 2 mana.
target enchantment, your Dawn of Hope.
I'm going to tap also for Basilica for 2 mana and make a soldier.
Your Priest of the Forgotten Gods, your Temple of the False Gods. Sorry, no, your Basilica actually, because that produces coloured mana. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and you don't have a Planeswalker.
No one's got a planeswalker except you. Do you have to
Yeah.
target one, Sam?
Nope.
No.
Choose 1 or more.
Yep. You get to choose as many as you wish.
So, Sam, you got 2 eggs, is that right?
I got 2 eggs.
Mm-hmm.
You both lose 2, I gain 2.
35.
34. I'm also going to sack this Ghost Quarter to blow up Connor's planes with Underworld connections on.
What's your life total?
Oh no, it's non-basic. Lol, just kidding. I'll blow up your Temple of the False God.
Sam bitching about people not playing Magic and puts me down to
Yeah, we're,
probably a third or a quarter of the mana he's got. No
Yeah.
permanence. Good one, Sam. Nice one complaining the whole game.
yeah, you're welcome.
Your player doing exactly what you've just been bitching about for over an hour.
You've met Sam, right?
Yeah,
Sam does.
massive fucking hypocrite.
Pass the turn.
Land destruction decks. What a douchebag.
Untap all, draw. Ooh, that's interesting.
The grudge counter was over an infinite amount, so I had to act on it. Unfortunately, I did it the wrong way around. I was supposed to blow up the planes with Casualties of War and then Ghost Quarter the dual land, but
Well, I might need to keep that given I've got fuck all mana now.
have you fetched for a basic, by the way?
No, why?
Because you get to off Ghost Quarter.
Yeah.
No, you didn't say that out loud.
Yeah, I'm letting you know now.
He assumed.
Tapped, untapped.
Sorry, you're not familiar with the workings of Ghost Quarter. Untapped.
Cards in hand, Sam.
2.
Connor?
You know one of them is Colligan the Storm's Fury.
Yeah, that's okay. Connor, cards in hand.
2.
Okay. I played Grim Haruspex, right?
Hmm.
Then I play double black, 3 other, awaken the erstwhile. Each player discards all the cards in their hand and creates that many 2/2 black zombie tokens.
Wow.
One of mine is, I've got 5 to discard. One is a big game hunter. The rest are Pestilence Demon, Elvish Rejuvenator, Blood Artist, and Viscera Seer. I will cast the big game hunter, and Woodfall Primus only does his thing once, right?
No, he's got Persist.
Ooh, interesting. Well, then I'll blow up the other dragony thing that creates the eggs.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a 4/4, right?
It's a 5/4, but yes,
it's a
still
5/4.
targetable.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes,
Four
it's-
better.
Big
It's
Hunter still can
gone.
target.
I get 5 of these babies.
So we get 2/2/2 zombies.
You get 2. I get 5.
God, that seems such a great card. Discard your hands. Have fun, guys.
Connor, attack you with the Necrotal.
What's
2-1 first
this?
strike.
It's 2-1 first strike, yeah.
I will block with a zombie and a soldier, a normal soldier.
Just one soldier? Yeah. Okay, I'll take out your zombie. Necrotal dies, I draw a card.
Yeah, everyone lose 2, I gain 2.
32.
33.
You get in there, Connor. You get in there.
You're getting close enough for Sam to go off with his big spell. What
Well,
do you
no,
want?
Connor is gaining life. Like,
Well, yeah, that's true. I draw a card. And play a forest. Go.
Although your debt to the death is right now is not going to be for much.
The one that's in the
Because of
graveyard.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that one.
Yeah. Huh.
Oh, no, it doesn't. Yep.
I'm going to pay 1 life and draw a card. Look at me go.
Mm-hmm. You do your thing.
I'm going to pay 4 mana and cast. I need a white. Dusk. Destroy creatures of power 3 or greater.
cool. Woodfall Primus dies
I'll lose my Haruspex and draw
and comes back.
another. Done.
When Woodfall Primus enters the battlefield, he's going to blow up Greg's If Near Deadlands.
Mm-hmm.
I will then pass turn.
Untap. And draw.
Well, I haven't.
What?
Never mind.
You meant to
Okay.
swing.
No, I thought that red thing was the dragon still, but it's the tokens.
Yeah.
Yes.
I just can't see the board state super well.
Will the
Yeah,
tokens turn into 2/2 whelps or with fire breathing?
Yeah. 2/2 dragons with fire
Turn
breathing. Yeah.
into Dragon Whelps.
Yeah.
So I'm going to play the Sunder Shaman.
Ooh.
You're a Sunder Shaman.
Red, green, green, red. Then plus Windgrace. I don't have any cards to discard, so then I just draw a card. Go to combat. Swing at. Let me just check Greg's board.
5 zombies, 1 big game hunter.
Your big game has a 1/1, they're 2/2s. Brr. And Connor's cards are problematic because he's gaining life. Yeah, I'll swing at Connor with Woodfall Primus, and I'll swing at Greg with my 2 zombies.
I will block with the generic soldier.
Okay, before damage, I am
Oh, it's
going...
got trample, hasn't it?
Yeah.
And it's a 7 power?
It is a 5/5. It's a -1 counter.
Okay.
Assisted.
No blocks.
Okay, so Greg blocks.
2 blocks. I'll block 1 on each.
A zombie on zombie action. I will Blood Rush this Rubble Hulk
On.
Woodfall Primus.
Mm-hmm.
Shelter Thicket.
Doing.
Hang on, I'm just tapping mana. So discard Rubble Hulk. Target attacking creature gets +X until end of 10, where X is the number of lands you control. 9, 12, 16, 19. So +19, +19. So yeah, 25. And these two trade off for 2 Greg zombies.
Yep.
And pass turn.
What's your life total, Connor?
Fuck all.
15.
I think that's a real value.
I think it's actually 15.
Given the infinite nature of numbers, fuck all must eventually refer to a number.
What's the Sunder Shaman? He's a 5/5?
5/5, who can't be blocked by more than one creature, and whenever he deals combat damage to a player, destroy target artifact or enchantment that player controls.
Well, I don't have any artifacts or enchantments.
You need to give him
Then-
menace.
You're not that worried about Sunder Shaman.
I guess not. What are the others? The Woodfell guy.
Woodfall Primus is a 5/5 trample
One
who has.
persist-
He is already persisted, so he is a 6/6 with -1/-1 counter on him.
He would die.
He would just die at this point.
Yeah.
And these eggs turn into dragons.
Yeah. That is nasty.
Mm.
Yeah. And Windgrace is on 4.
Yes.
Yeah, all right. We'll see how this goes. 3 zombies, all at Sam.
At me directly, not a Windgrace.
Oh, sorry, at Windgrace, yeah.
Okay. 2 dragons are going to block 2 of them. Sunder Shaman's going to block the 3rd.
Yeah. So the eggs just die, right?
The eggs turn into dragons, yeah.
I lose a zombie.
You lose 1 zombie. I end up with 2 dragons with fire breathing.
Mm-hmm.
And board wipe.
Yep. You know it's coming.
I don't have a board one. What are you talking about?
No.
Yeah.
Weird.
Deck wrong.
Made you play wrong, Greg.
I'll get Meren back.
Okay.
Go to my end step and get a Necrotal and Necrotal one of the dragons.
Okay.
Go ahead.
It's all you, Connor.
Mm. 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 Is that really the play that I have to make?
Probably.
Jesus Christ, what's this game that we're playing?
It's really
magic.
fun.
Tap 3 swamps. Do you play Lurus of the Dream Den?
Hey!
And I will pay 1 mana and cast Soul Ring.
Oh.
That's your play?
There's fuck all else to choose from, and I have fuck all mana, so...
Lurus can only play back 2 or less from the graveyard, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Use a life, draw a card.
I'm so looking forward to when my Perforos updates arrive. They'd fix.
Play a
That would
Reliquary
fix games,
Tower.
that is.
For us,
Hey, I'm doing all I can to win this game. Do you not see me aggressively draining Connor for 25 using a Rubble Hulk?
it was pretty aggressive.
No, I didn't see, actually. I wasn't paying
For
attention.
Sifter of
Yeah.
Skulls.
Doesn't seem very
Ooh.
clever.
Never a non-taken creature you control dies, put a 1/1 Eldrazi onto the battlefield with sacrifice. Add 1 mana. And
Was
I
it
will-
Scion or Spawn?
It's a Scion.
It's 1/1.
Yeah.
It could be relevant.
That's
I'm
why I
not
said
sure it is.
1/1 Eldrazi.
Yeah.
I was listening for the name, not for the size.
Yeah, well,
Well, listen a bit harder.
pass the turn.
No, I'm not
Sifter
playing.
I just have to check that doesn't change my game. Sifter of Skulls.
Don't even remember that. That one completely passed me by.
Were you playing during Oath of the Gatewatch, Dave?
I was aware of it. I wasn't playing much, but I was aware of the
Sure.
magic.
On
work.
one of your many hiatuses from Magic.
There has been a number, a vast number.
So I think I have to just kill Connor here.
Not
Oh,
great.
Sam was crying for the whole game and then does the same thing that he was crying about and then
Well,
wins
no,
the
because
game.
I'm
That's
trying to
weird.
kill you
That's
before.
so
I
strange.
think Sam wanted to actually
Drag out.
die.
That's so
for the rest of the
strange.
game.
17. So 17, which for 15, I'm going to ribbons.
Mm.
Hooray!
Each opponent loses 15 life.
Oh God.
Yay!
Go down to 18 for me.
Cool.
Connor, you're dead.
Yeah, it's almost like this brand new deck that I only just built still needs work.
It looks to me like it needs a couple more sack outlets.
Yeah, I don't actually have that many available.
Fair enough.
Minus
So-
Windgrace.
I've got Ashnod's Altar.
Yeah.
I don't have the other artifacty, sacrificey ones.
That's fair enough.
I've got Ashnod's Altar. I've got Skull Clamp. What else have I got? Hidden stockpiles in there. That's a bit shit.
You need
but it does the
Nantucket
trick.
Husk. Nantucket Husk is a good one.
Mountains.
I've got Viscera Seer.
Greg, I'm going to go to
That's good too.
combat
Yep.
and attack you with Sunder Shaman, Dragon, and Woodfall Primus.
So what are the blocking restrictions here?
So Sunder Shaman is a 5/5 that can't be blocked by more than one creature.
Uh-huh.
Dragon is a 2/2 flyer with fire breathing, and Woodfall Primus is currently a 5/5 trample.
With trample.
Yeah, I just need to find the balance between sack outlets and things that do something when they die.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's always
yeah.
the hard bit.
Big Game Hunter under the Sunder Shaman.
Sure.
And I'm going to stick... Is it worth it? Yeah, I'll stick Necrotal underneath your Woodfall guy. But
Okay.
whatever, 3 is it?
So you take 4 from that, plus I'm going to put 2 fire breathing into the dragon, so you'll take 4 from that as well.
Yeah.
So 8 total.
So down to 10.
Yeah.
Lose 2 creatures.
You
Go
lose your
up
2 creatures.
7 experience.
None of my guys die.
None. Yours.
Cool.
True.
Pass the turn.
All right. You got no blockers.
No blockers.
Right.
I'm
Drop.
kind of on the aggressive here, Greg. I'm
Yeah,
trying to end the
32
game
life, though. If you can kill him from 32 life, I'll be quite
with
impressed.
a Meren and 2 zombies and like 8 lands, then Jesus.
No, Greg can probably kill your creatures there and slow you down.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah,
That's what I was
I need.
expecting.
That's more likely.
I'll play a Hissing Quagmire.
Although his life total hasn't changed on the battlefield.
No, it's not looking good for me.
He's still at 18 or by
That's
his
what-
dice.
Oh, sorry, the dice is wrong. I've updated on the score thing.
Yeah, I heard you updating on Twitch.
Greg, what's your dragon, your demon in the graveyard that I can see?
It's a
Pestilence.
pestilence demon, Sam.
What does that do when it's at home?
If I can get to 8,
Yeah.
it does 1 damage to each creature and each player.
Okay, it's a tap.
It's just pestilence on a stick.
It
Right.
is a board wiper, but when
Pay
I'm
a
at
black.
8,
Oh, you pay a black, you don't tap. Okay.
No, it's pay a black. And
Okay,
it
sure.
Pings things. It's just pestilence or
Yeah, sure.
the color shifted version.
Gotcha.
all right. So I think what I've got to do here
Mm-hmm.
is swing at your Planeswalker with the Meren.
He dead.
He dead.
Cost me 11 to cast him, that's fine.
I could have done that. No. It's quite annoying. Quite annoying indeed.
Are you swinging at me with your zombies?
No, they're staying.
Okay, cool, okay. Just
Need
checking.
some defenders.
On
Yeah, that makes
defense, yeah.
sense.
Yeah.
Sam's just asking for a friend.
Go to
Just letting you know your options.
go to end step. Necrotal
Uh-huh.
targeting the dragon.
Yeah, I thought that might
Yep.
be the case.
Dragon down.
Dragon down. Go ahead.
Otherwise, that dragon was going to kill you.
Yeah.
It's
That's a lot of
Meren
mana.
on the battlefield but tapped.
Yes.
Classic Greg.
Sat in the
untap.
corner that you usually use as the command zone.
Draw for the turn.
Good. I've
Nice.
got
We got that. Cool, I
got
win.
an Ailey Eternal Pilgrim on the way as well, Dave.
Let me just check I've got enough mana for this. So we got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. We've got 7, 10, and 11, but he buys 2, so yes. So 11 for Windgrace.
Mm-hmm.
He's coming in with 5. Let's make sure that I've got my mana done correctly. So I need that later. Six, 8, 9, 11. Is that right? No, so that's 7, so I need one more untapped. Yes, that's 11.
11? No.
Yep. Then I pay 7, 2 of which is green,
Mm-hmm.
for this Avenger of Zendikar.
Oh, God.
Makes an infinite number of plant tokens.
Do you not want to do Lord Windgrace first?
I'm going to then minus Lord Windgrace, returning 2 lands to play, which is going to make them all 2/3s. Then I've got this Fires of Yavimaya to swing with everything.
Where'd you get all those cards from?
I had a Fires in hand and top deck the Avenger. Like,
Touche, touche.
Good game.
cool. See, I tried to close out the game as quickly as possible as after hamstringing everyone, because that's how we do it.
It was getting close, Sam.
Yeah, I agree. I could feel the noose.
Yeah.
When you blew away my library, my graveyard, I mean, same thing, right?
Yes.
Yeah, with you it is.
That was the end. Well, it was the beginning of the end.
Mm-hmm. That's what I mean. Like, once I did that, I then tried to close out the game as quickly as possible. That's why.
But I think I probably should have killed off the Dictate of Erebos before the Martyrs thingy came down.
Possibly.
Yeah.
But the sack outlet makes sense, because either of them out with a sacked outlet out is just like the game's over.
It was harsh.
Well, the game's stalled. Not necessarily over, that's part of the problem.
Yeah.
All right.
It's the first build of the deck. It's going to take time for Connor to get it.
So we've got
good balance
a player now, assuming Connor hasn't disappeared entirely.
He might have done.
He might have temporarily.
I'm back.
Hey,
He's back. He's back.